of the reading earlier. Damn, I wish I could get this instant going. Let me try again. You go to cards to continue with those cards. Let me see if I get this instant going. Where'd I put it? Let's see if this is it. That's not it. Is this it? This is it. Oh, it smells so good. Okay. Let's see here. All right. All right. I think I got it going. Cleanse these here cards. Ooh, what is that? A corporate, a coperator? Wait, the belt? The belt or a copperator? Need to get fixed. All right, let's cleanse this space. Ooh, baby, that poor baby. We be tearing our cars down, child. Out here hustling, trying to make a dollar just to survive. Life be life. Life and even more now we got this president. Okay. I got your demonic sibling put a love spell on. Wait. Your demonic sibling put a love spell of sexual nympho so that she and or he can F your demonic twin flame. Well, we talked about this the other day. And we just, the first, part one, we talked about how somebody's sister is actually in a relationship with your ex, which is your fake flame. And just to let y'all know why I call it fake flame, so I can't speak for anybody else. Why I call it fake flame is because it means that was your twin flame, but they was fake about it, meaning like they wasn't genuine. They didn't tell you a lot of stuff. They didn't tell you the truth. They was doing fake shit behind your back. They was jealous of you, so that's fake, right? So that means that when you're fake, then you're not the genuine twin flame that you were supposed to be. Okay, so that's why we call them fake flames. Well, that's why I call them fake flames. Okay, so we already know about this. We already know. Okay, a lot of y'all siblings had sex with your fake flame. Okay, I hear match my energy. They was matching energies. Okay, and see, and I know I feel like some of y'all like, I don't understand why my sibling would mess with my fake flame. Well, a lot of y'all siblings was jealous of y'all. So you got a jealous fake flame and you got a jealous sibling. See how that energy matches? You see how that matches? Okay. And for some of y'all, if y'all fake flame, and this for just particular small group with y'all that's LGBT plus, if your fake flame, you are a woman and you were with a woman, or you were a man and you were with a man, they was with the opposite sex. Okay, so that means that if you was a woman with a woman, that means that your fake flame, that woman, had sex with your brother. Okay, and if your sibling was a man, then that means that if that was gay, that means that your brother had sex with your fake flame that was a woman. Okay, all right, just want to make sure I clarify that. All right, so on the back I have demonic, your twin flame likes it in the you know what. Talked about that too. And again, y'all, I just want y'all to understand from a spiritual perspective, when you have entities attached to you, sexual demons, They be like, let me put you up in the air, let me put you over here, let me put you on the tree, let me do this, let me do that. Can I stick it in your ear? I'm just saying, like, there's no limits. With them Jezebel spirits and Delilah spirits, there's no limits. And then when you're doing some type of love spell on somebody or come to me spell and all that kind of stuff, it just heightens it down there. It just make it like more extreme. So let's just say your sibling, they might be good in the bed, but then if they put a love spell on there, on that thing, start messing with the sacral chakra to intensify, then you got all these freaking sexual demons. Oh, this sex is the most best sex that they ever had in their motherfucking life. Now you take all that away, your sibling might still be good, but not as good as what they think it is. I'm just saying, don't shoot the messenger, okay? Yeah, they are part of the Masons. So most likely your sibling is either Eastern Star, the female, female if your sibling was a girl, Eastern Star, and part of the Masons, because the way I understand it is that's like their sisterhood, their brotherhood, like a fraternity kind of thing. That would be their, I don't know, I don't be into all that kind of stuff. I'll be having to learn stuff through my readings and stuff like that. But that would be their sisterhood and their brotherhood, the Eastern Stars and the Masons kind of thing. So most likely when you have things like that going on, you start messing with the female or whichever what you like, right, of the boy version. So like the Masons is men and you an Eastern Star, you a woman, then you start messing with the like brotherhood, sisterhood, however you do it. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. You are blessed and highly favored. And this is something that you can't buy in the store. This is something that, to be honest with you, your twin flame, fake flame, and your sibling was jealous of. Because they obviously see that you are a star in the making. There's something beautiful and amazing about you that they don't see in themselves, and they wish they had it. So instead of them lifting you up and being proud of you and wanting to see you win, all they try to do is bring you down to make themselves feel better, because they know that they could never be this. Not with the way they coming at you. Never be this. Okay? And then they feel like they are part of something. I'm gonna leave it alone with what I was gonna say. I'm gonna leave it alone. Moving on. It says, warning, warning. We had this the other day too. God said he didn't warn people, God to the point like he over it, and God currently is already giving people their punishment. I hear God say, I didn't warn them, I didn't warn them, I didn't warn them. And God, this is what I love about God. God is so patient. You know what I'm saying? God is so patient when he see people doing stuff that's wrong, especially to another person that's not doing something. And he'll like really still like be patient with the most evil people. Like he'll be so patient. I just be like, Lord, like, why you not like that with the people who ain't doing wrong? Because he feel like you done got on the right track. Okay, so I ain't got to keep on grabbing you saying, come on, stop doing that, don't do that, come on. You done got on the right track. And that's why he's so hard on the ones who get on the right track, because like, you know better. You know better. You want me to remind you of this spiritual ass whooping and this fist that's going to come down in the physical to remind you of not to do that? But the ones who haven't gotten it together and who may not get together, and he warned them, he's patient with them because he know that they're wicked. And he know a lot of the stuff that they do is because of their traumas. So he'd be more patient with them until he not. Because he knows when he not, it ain't nothing nice. And God be like, I feel like God be like, you think what you doing to this person over here, you think this shit is funny, but the shit that I'm about to do to you is gonna wipe that smile clean off your face. So that's why God just kind of like, he kind of let them get away with a lot of shit. And he do use it as to benefit you and him, meaning like, he'll allow the evil to come up against you to make you strong. Whereas you like, Lord, why you ain't getting them? Why you got them doing this to me? He like, I need you to weather this storm because it's going to make you strong. It's going to show you how powerful you are. If I don't allow this, because I'm going to use it since it's their will that they want to do, I'm going to allow them to do their will, but I'm also going to use their will that they're doing towards you to make you strong. You're going to benefit off of it, even though it's painful, even though it's uncomfortable, even though you don't like it. But I promise you, once you weather this storm, you're going to feel more powerful. So let them continue, because the more they do it, the more powerful you get. And you do. You look back on my videos, I ain't the same girl. Hell, when I was in Colorado, I looked back at it the other day, I said, damn, you look different. You was a little chubby, cute woman. You know what I'm saying? You had your little feminine clothes on. Bitch, now you just all in your masculinity, honey. Okay, and you're small. What you cute, bitch? You cute, ho? You is cute. You cute no matter how you do it, boo. Okay? Just want to let you know that. All right. Moving along. Trust what you feel. If something don't feel right, if people coming towards you, they don't feel right, because I hear y'all, some of y'all family members is coming back, especially when you start rising up, meaning like financially, because see, the devil like money. So the devil see you getting some money, the devil want to become your friend. All the family members want to have your back, you know what I'm saying? But they ain't coming in genuinity. They coming because you got something they want, which is money. They want to get a little bit more closer to you so that they can stab you in the back. I'm telling you, look, always remember what I told y'all about the movie Selena. What happened on Selena? Go back, y'all, go and look at that movie. You gonna literally see how the evil is in people, how somebody could act like they so happy for you, they so proud of you, they support you, they come, you know, and lift you up. They'll be like, yes, Selena, yes, that's my girl. And in the back of their mind, yes, bitch, I can't wait to kill you all. Yes, bitch, I don't like you, bitch, you think you pretty, you think you better than me, bitch. But they're not saying it out loud, but in their head, they saying that. But out loud, they, oh my God. Oh my God. And they still looking at you like, bitch, I can't wait till you're dead. I can't wait till you're dead because you make me so sick because I don't love myself. And I'm so jealous of you. I want to cut your fucking hair off, bitch, and wear it as a fucking mask, bitch. Ah, yes, Selena. Like, I'm serious. I'm being funny with the way I'm doing it, but I'm being serious. Literally, that's how people are when they hate on you. You know, I catch people all the time with their real face on, even at my job. I ain't lying. And I can tell it's the complete devil because they face change. Like a few minutes ago, this girl was putting some shit in her vehicle and I walked by and literally, I guess she had to catch herself because she was staring at me and she was like, and I looked at her and then she went, I'm like, oh Lord God. The devil just be jumping at people. You know, they get stuck in it for a minute because you'll be able to catch them. Oh, you're going to be able to catch them because they get stuck in it for like a minute till I guess that demon flee out of them and then they come back to their regular face. But when the devil like get in them and you pass them by, like it look like something is in there. And then you looking at them, they go, I'm like, Lord Jesus. My God. Anyway, buried alive. I hear God say there's gonna be many people in these satanic cults that have come up against his children. He said he is going to bury them alive. He said because the things that they have done, I mean, y'all, these people did a lot of things that we just don't know about because the God be talking about it's almost like it's a list. And a list of things that they have done that you don't know about, it's really bad. Like, it's really bad. Like, it's so bad, I feel like, I hear God saying you'll want to kill one of them. Or all of them. You'll want to kill them. You'll turn into a complete, you'll fucking lose your mind, and you will kill them. bare hands. If you knew some of the shit that these people done did. I mean, and it's so, some of the stuff they've done is so fucking nasty. Like, I ain't lying, y'all. Some of y'all, God just showed me, he said, like, when y'all was around some of these people, they got you water, y'all. Some of these people, let's just say you was with, say, like, your friend or whomever, your fake flame, somebody around you. Say, like, they was trying to be nice to you, right? Somebody, oh, I'm gonna cook for you or do something like that. Y'all, a lot of us on the spiritual journey, a lot of us drink water because, you know, it's keep you clean, cleanse yourself and stuff. You try to do as good as you can, right? Some of these motherfuckers, y'all, went in the motherfucking bathroom, flushed the toilet, scooped water out the fucking toilet, brought it to the fucking kitchen, put ice in it, and poured it in another cup with had ice in it, and poured it in another cup and brought it to you. And while you was sitting there eating and drinking that water, they had this smirk on you. You didn't see the smirk, but they knew they did. You was drinking fucking toilet water. That's the kind of shit that they did. And that ain't even like, I hear that ain't even the iceberg. That ain't even the cherry on top of the cake. This is how evil these people like are. This is how much they hate you, where they feel good about doing something wicked to you that you don't even know being done to you, but they know it, and they would never come, of course they would never come to your face and do it. They would never just put it in your face like that, right? Which is why the ones that cheated behind your back, right? The ones who lied behind your back, the ones who are hacking behind the screen, right? The ones who are bullying you, being cyber bullies, are using fake names to bully you behind the scenes because they're not bold enough, right, to do the shit in your face. But God saw it all. God, so he said some of the things that they have done. Oh man, I'm all right. I'm gone. I'm moving on. Look at this shit. Say cheater. I just said cheater. Y'all saw I wasn't even looking at the shit. Cheater. I just said that there was cheating behind the scenes. This is a cheater in your life. And they've cheated in this journey. They've cheated in so many ways that you wouldn't even imagine. Meaning, like, you thinking that you're just focusing on yourself, healing, growing, and trying to do the best you can, when they in a whole fucking competition with you, and they cheating, and how they're cheating for whatever you don't know about. There's something for you that they know about, that they're cheating to obtain. I hear take your position, whatever position that is that you don't know about. They cheated. And how they cheated is lying on you, spilling shit on your name, putting lies on your name, doing spell work so they can bring you down so that they can win, because when they got in the ring, they didn't know you was a fighter. Okay? They thought that you was some weak ass motherfucker, a naive ass dummy that they can step on, push to the side, and you would be like, yes, master, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, yes, sir. What you want me to do? When they got in the ring, and they was like, I'm about to knock this bitch out. And again, we take the ER off now. We already said they're a cheater, but they've cheated this whole way through that you don't know nothing about. You like, cheated what? They cheating. There's something for you that they know that's for you. They want the position that that's for you, that God gave you. They cheated by doing spell work, all the things to try to bring you down, try to make you have mental health issues, try to make you crazy, lie to the officials on you, gang stalking, anything they can do to make you look less than who you really are. They cheated, because when they got in the ring and they was ready, they was like, oh, got this motherfucker, I'm about to beat this bitch ass. And they got in there and they did their swing, bow, right? You was like, you duck, you kept duck, because you like, once I hit this motherfucking one punch on you, you gonna realize who the fuck I am. You was ducking, you was swaying, right? They was trying to hit you. Boom! Wop! Took that one fucking punch. Bop! Boom! They like, what the fuck? Who the fuck? What the fuck was that? Who the fuck am I fighting? You woke them the fuck up. Who the fuck am I fighting? You showed up in the ring. God say, wake up, child. This is a fight of your life. And you woke up and you saw you was in a true fight with a person who was betraying you. Oh, you tore that ass up. And when you started tearing that ass up, they started cheating. They started cheating. They're like, oh, we gotta get some spell work on that bitch. We gotta do something. Let me call this one. Let me call that one. We gotta get the hitman because I want this position. I want this here money. Don't know. I'm telling y'all, there's some shit behind the scenes we all don't know. For y'all earth angels, y'all chosen ones, there's some shit behind the scenes that we don't know. We just don't know. But they know. Your fake flame know. They know. They know the truth. I'm telling you, they know more than what the fuck you think they know. They know. They just did not know that you was who you was. Because God said the whole time he hid you. You know, I hear a lot of y'all fake flames talking about they wasn't like that. They didn't act like that when I was with them. God said, no, you was literally right there cleaning their face. The problem was they were so absorbed. They were so focused on themselves because they are the narcissists that they are, that they didn't hear it every time you was telling them, prophesizing to them, telling them what was going to happen, and all them horns blowing, telling them what was going to happen in their life, telling them who you were, telling them that you was their twin flame, telling them that you was an earth angel. They didn't listen to it. They was like, ah, this is old fucking dummy. This a weirdo, bitch. This is a weirdo. This is a fucking dummy. It's a dummy. It's a naive motherfucker. It's an easy bitch. Oh, look at it. Oh, they love me so much. Look at them. I'm about to straight up break their fucking heart. I'm gonna fucking demolish them. I'm gonna love them right, and then I'm gonna drop them like a hot cake. Have them all broken and fucked up, and send them on their merry motherfucking way. But all of that made you strong. All of that they did while they was doing that, yeah, it broke your heart. But then God put it back together, and then what happened? Then you get stronger. Then you start loving yourself. Then you start realizing this ain't love. Didn't you? Right? Then you start standing your power like what I am not going to take and who I ain't going to have in my life was all God's work. And now while your enemy, who's supposed to be your friend, your lover, your partner, who had your back, while they was over there stabbing you in the back, God was rising you the fuck up to the occasion. God said, oh, you thought my baby was weak because they was sweet, huh? You thought my baby was dumb because you thought they was a weirdo? Let me show you. You done fucked up and found out, huh? You done fucked around and found out. And now you got to do all this witchcraft and all these lies and bring all these people up against somebody who you say you don't love, but now you know you love them. And you done did all this fuck shit, and it's too late because your ass can't come back. And you see this motherfucker powerful. You should have played your cards right, sweetheart. Or sir, partner, bruh. Shouldn't have fucked over a good one. You shouldn't have fucked over a good one. But thank God you showed your intentions in the beginning, because had any of us stayed with some of y'all who did that, y'all would have been sitting up here enjoying our good life, all the hard work that we didn't put in, and just step into our life and spend all our motherfucking riches and goals and inheritance that God blessed us with. Thank God God got us out of there and showed us who you were in the beginning, so we wouldn't be boo-boo the fool thinking we love y'all and trying to help y'all grow, be the best people that y'all could be, while you gonna be right behind the scenes stabbing us in the back, lying on us right behind our back, while we thinking you over here doing this for us. You like that bitch. Thank God for God. Now moving on. Yeah, this person's scared. These people scared. These people in the cult, they're scared. I'm telling you, I don't care what y'all see in the physical. I don't care if you still being gang stalked. I promise you, behind the scenes, these people scared. I hear some of them that found out you really a fucking earth angel. They done went to somebody who tapped into some shit, who can tell, like, you know, people's destiny and who you are, and if they're on the right track, and what's gonna happen to them, and is this person false and fake, and somebody they went to said, oh, y'all gonna fall. Like God said y'all gonna be punished because y'all came up against one of his children, and you could be an earth angel, and that scared the fuck out of them. I see people walking around trying to figure out what they gonna do. What they gonna do, how they gonna fix it. I hear him fussing at somebody. You told me this person was such and such like this, and you said this person was such and such like that. What? How the fuck did you fuck that up? How did you fuck that up? You said this was an easy done. We could sacrifice this one. We can get this done. We can get this money. How the hell did you not see this fucking person was powerful and anointed by God? Because God didn't want you to. Because he knew you was wicked. You was wicked. He knew you was wicked. He know your heart wasn't in the right place. He know your mindset. He know y'all the kind of people who want things the way you want it. And if people don't do the way you want them to do it, then you got to take them out because you want to control people's lives. God knew that about your heart. You want, if they don't look the way you want them to look, walk the way you want them to walk, if they too kind, you think they weak. Because a lot of y'all in this world think that because somebody's sweet, they dumb. They a pushover. And granted, yes, do sweet people sometimes be naive? Absolutely. Until God say, okay, it's okay to be sweet, but stop being naive. Everybody ain't for you. And then once we get that little light bulb, it's on and popping. We know how to be nice, but not also how to be nasty to the ones that need to get the nastiness too. But we never was dumb. That part was never dumb. Very highly supernatural intelligence. Okay? Might not be the kind of intelligence you're used to, the book shit. But spiritually, we're fucking highly intelligent. Look who we connected to. Come on now. You didn't think God was going to tell us the truth at some point? That y'all was behind the scenes doing this? You didn't think God was going to tell us about the corruption in the world? You didn't think that God was going to show us all these officials coming up against us? You didn't think God was going to do any of that for his kids? Come on now. Maybe you the dumb one because you thought that he would never do that and you never thought we would know, so you the dumb one. How about that? Moving along. Communicate. There are going to be some people that's going to come in, communicate, want to communicate with you. I hear some of these officials because they getting in trouble too. The bad ones, the corrupted ones. Okay? They're going to want to communicate with you talking about how can we make this right? They're going to come in trying to bring you an offer. You know, how can we make this right? How can we squash this? Because they got so much karma going on through that whole damn community of organization of people that they're trying to figure out how they can, they say, clip it by the head, meaning stop it to bleed, stop bleeding, let it stop bleed, however you say it. Stop the bleeding. And God says, when they come to you, listen to the offer that they're trying to give to you. God is going to be there with you always, and God is going to give you discernment, okay? God says, always know the intention behind the offer, and he said for most of these offers that's going to come through, it's a setup, okay? I mean, you think about it, they satanic, then are they really coming in righteous? And when I say righteous, are they really coming in with honest, genuine heart? These people's hearts are dark. So anything that they're thinking of, again, is some type of criminal tweaking, how I'm going to wrap this person in this shit so that they can get in trouble too when they actually is the victim, or shall I say the survivor. You know, use your discernment spirit, but at the end of the day, to me, it's a no-brainer. You know, you wicked, you coming in with an offer towards me. I don't want your blood money. I don't want your witchcraft money. I don't want your dark money. I don't want it. I want what's mine. Give me what's mine. What's mine? Give me that. Give me that. I want it all. What's mine? I worked hard for it. It wasn't yours in the first place. Shouldn't have fucked with it. Okay? Yeah. Like some of these people didn't even fuck with your children. Child or children. They didn't fuck with your child or children. That's why God said it's so much, and it's a lot of things that He's telling me, but He don't want me to disclose because I don't want to damper today. I don't want to get y'all here upset and sad by some of the shit that these people did. But just know if the worst things and some of the things that you can think of people can do to some of your children or child, they have done it. And again, this is the kind of stuff that will make you want to kill somebody with your bare hands because it's personal. Hey, you don't want to come in with a gun. You want them to see your motherfucking eyes. You want them to feel that your motherfucking hands around their goddamn neck. And you want to see the motherfucking life go out that demon. That's how much fuck shit that they done did behind the scenes. That God is only going to try to hold you up when you even start hearing a piece of it. Because even a piece of it, God say, is going to bring you to your knees. Because you're going to be like, what? Like, I feel like it's so much, y'all. My God, it's so much where you're going to be in such shock. You know how somebody feel their self crying, like they actually make noises? You're going to be like in a frozen type of position, like with the tears just rolling down your face without the sound, because it's almost like you can't even make the noise because the pain and the shock of the things that these people did, and the people who did it, who was a part of it, who you care for, it's gonna break you. So it's gonna break your heart. It's gonna break your heart. It's gonna break your heart. And you're not gonna understand, like, how can somebody be so wicked? Why did so many people do what they did to you and are your children and your children? It's gonna hurt you bad. And I know a lot of us, like, we done been through so much, we don't feel like things can hurt us, but some of the shit these people did, I feel like it's gonna even hurt me. And I've been one of the people saying, like, ain't nothing you can tell me it's gonna shock me. I already did everybody in my family, everybody who I could think of, even people that I don't even know. Ain't nothing you can tell me gonna shock me. I can already see how wicked people be, all the shit that they come up with. Even the most wicked thing that you could think of, when you see and hear how it was all orchestrated and what they did and the things that they did behind their back and who did it and the things that they said about you, you're going to know that, number one, you never deserved that. And you're going to look at yourself, because you're going to be like, who am I that I thought that I could love people genuinely from my heart and put that in the world to see people, the good in people, and in return, this is what I get back? That part alone is going to hurt you. Because you're going to know you ain't never did these people nothing wrong. And you don't deserve what they doing. It's going to crush you. I'm moving along. Yeah, you're a millionaire. If you ain't got your million yet, they know, because they have tapped into some shit. They done went to somebody and told them that you were chosen to be the first millionaire in your family. Okay? And I hear some of y'all gazillionaires. Okay? And when this was told, baby, people start putting their hands in everything they can put their hands in to try to take your ass out. People start coming up with shit, trying to convince your family, friends to go along with it because you was a bad person. I mean, the shit they fed your children along, child. Let's move along, because when I think about it, and some of the stuff that God tell me make my stomach hurt. And it's just like, it just shows me, like, people do literally anything for money. They don't care about the people that they hurt. They don't care about the fact that they hurted you and you didn't do them anything wrong. They don't care about, they go so far as beyond you to fuck with your family or fuck with your children. They don't care about none of that. Only thing these devils have in their mind is, I want the money. I want to live their life. I want their gifts. I want to be them. I want to wear their fucking skin. If I could take their brain out, take mine out, and put their brain in the place of mine, I would do that too. I want it. I want to be them. I don't want them to be happy. The being happy just cringes my soul. No, this group of people, they're going to disperse, because God's going to start taking them down one by one There will not be at some point any bases. There will not be at some point Illuminatis. There will not be at some point Eastern Stars and any other Christian type of satanic under the table fucking cults. God is destroying kingdoms. And although God said they will still try to come and form again, he's gonna knock it down. He's gonna knock it down. Okay? Somebody having a whole tip. You about to go?
Yeah, finally.
All right, girl. Have a good day. Bye. Someone's having a temper tantrum. So, oh my God. That's why I say a lot of these demons are like kids. It's almost like my body grew, my age grew, I became older with my actual, sorry to wind blowing. I became older with my actual age, but the actual child in me who never healed, that's really me. I just look older. And when I say that, it's because these people, because they couldn't defeat you and have your destiny. I see some of these people literally having a whole fucking temper tantrum on the floor kicking. Literally kicking. I thought you said that I was gonna be able to get this money. I thought you said you was gonna make me a superstar. I thought you said that you was gonna kill them off. I thought you said I can beat them. You promised me. That's what's going on. You can have braids who this resonates with, but you don't have to have braids. Yeah, this is God's revenge for all the things these people have done. This is God's revenge. God said his children been suffering and suffering, and yes, although he uses the things that people, the evil that people do to come up against his children, he uses it for their good and his good. It doesn't take away that they still have to go through it though. It doesn't take away that some of y'all that may watch my channel that this resonates with, here's the evil people, the karmics. Yeah, you did do witchcraft, and yeah, it did affect a lot of us. Yeah, you didn't pull my hair out. My fucking arm will never be the same. Because I can't even damn near stretch my arm because it feel like it's out of the fucking socket. You know, this is stuff that I don't talk about. I talked about my hair, but all things, back in the day, I showed you the bruises on my legs. I had scratches on my arm. All the witchcraft y'all have done. Yeah, you done cause people to be homeless, calling people's landlord, lying on them, going into the community, telling the community, oh, we'll give you money. A lot of them people that y'all gave money to was damn near, some of them was trying to get off drugs. Now they all on drugs so they can gang stalk you. You done hurt so many people's lives with the fuck shit that you done done. Trying to take one person down. You didn't hurt a whole bunch of people. You used people to hurt one person, but you didn't hurt a whole bunch of other people. And God saw that. You want homelessness. You want to see people struggle because you want what you want that was never for you. And yet you sit at home and you laugh and you think the shit is funny. Until God comes and do what? Get his revenge. You didn't sit up there and did so much spell work on some of God's children where you was trying to cause heart attacks. You was trying to cause these people, including me, have mental health issues. You sent hitmans our way to take us out. When you saw us even cry a little bit with your gang stalkers, they laughed because they thought it was funny, because they thought they was winning. In a battle that, again, we wasn't fighting against y'all, right? We were just trying to do what we had to do to heal ourselves and our traumas, to be better people in the world. But y'all took over to that. How dare we be better? How dare we want to heal ourselves? How dare we want to heal ourselves from our mommy and daddy issues and all of the other fucking traumas that we done went through? How dare we want to make our hair look a little bit good? Dress ourselves up to make ourselves feel any kind of good. Have a home, a roof over our fucking head so that we can live just like everybody else. No, y'all didn't want none of that for us. Y'all wanted us to stop breathing. Or be out here in the fucking street with our motherfucking mind gone. Or, oh, better yet, oh, here's the other one that you wanted. Y'all wanted us to be trafficked. Y'all wanted us to be prostitutes on our knees, sucking on somebody's thing. Oh, let's not talk about the latest. Oh, you wanted to give us HIV, STDs. Let's talk about the beauty spell. All the shit that you done done. You wanted our face to break out. Y'all wanted us to look ugly. You didn't want nobody to recognize our energy. You want us to cloak our, y'all cloaked our energy so people can look at us in a different way. All of the things. And you over there having a fucking temper tantrum? Like a fucking 2-year-old? After all the shit you done done. And then you want to be judgy. Got the nerve to be judgy. Oh, they're not of God. Bitch, you're not of God. You're not of God. You are not of God. And you need to repent. How dare you? But this right here, if you didn't believe in God, and some of y'all who have come up against us who are in the church and all that, talking about this witchcraft, calling us witches and all that, we need to burn and take a fucking stake and put in our heart. All the shit that y'all be saying behind the scene that God let us know. And you cry, God say you ain't his child. You are not his child. When you sit there and came up against some of his actual children and judged them and did the fuck shit behind their back and went into his communities and lied, how dare did you think you was that you were God's child? How? Like God said, I came to give you life and life more abundantly. You wanted people to be homeless. How is that abundant? You lied on people. You gonna get this, and you already getting it. One by one, they will fall. I said it, and I'm gonna keep on saying it. Tap into people's cell phone. Listen to conversations. God said this is illegal. You had no right to tap into any of his children's phones to listen to anything. Was some of y'all officials who have done it and hackers, you should have been listening to the people who told you the lies. And you would have found out the damn truth from that. But you're too far up your own ass to see that it's your ass. And that's why God's gonna what? Get his revenge on y'all too. You corrupted ones. These people sacrifice animals. Some of y'all didn't sacrifice some of y'all animals. If you had to let your animal go at some point, you might not never know nothing about your animal, but some of y'all animals was sacrificed. And they did that just for purpose of being evil and thinking that they was getting back on you. We're gonna fuck them. We're gonna kill their fucking animal. This is how hateful these people are. This is how hateful, thinking that they can siphon some of your energy out of your animal. This is how hateful they are. Let me see what time it is, y'all. All right, I'm gonna do 2 more, and then I'm going to 3 more, and then I gotta come back for the rest of these. Let me put these up so I won't get them confused. All right, so the next card, FBI. Some of these corrupted people who have what I just talked about, I said cell phone. Instead of you tapping up into the the ones that are doing good, you sitting up here tapping into ours, but you should have been tapping into the ones who came to you with the fuck shit. And some of these are corrupted FBI agents. They want it so bad for you to be guilty. And they don't even, to this day, don't even know why they want it so bad. I'm going to tell you why. Because you was manipulated. And you didn't understand a person that you have been secretly listening to and watching. You didn't understand that there are real people out here that are really genuine and really good at heart. Doesn't mean that we're perfect. Doesn't mean that we've never done anything wrong. But you saw our true character and you couldn't believe it. So you fell for the okie doke. Now your investigation all kind of twisted up and twisted around. But guess who investigation is not? The good FBI agents. They clearly see what's going on. Whereas you could not see because your mind is so corrupted. And then when you heard about the money, oh man, you was ready. You threw money, oh yeah, they banned her. I know, yeah, let me see some of that information you got. Oh, I knew it. No, that was made up information, right? And you wanted information you didn't want to see the picture clear because you really wanted that money. You really wanted that money. So it literally fogged your perception because you really want that money, even though you corrupted, right? Even a corrupted person could see that something's true or false, even if they go and try to make it false, right? But you couldn't see the real truth because you didn't want to, because you're selfish and you thought about yourself. And you want any little thing that somebody came to you instead of doing your proper investigation, regardless of you being corrupted, and see that that was made up, you went with the narrative because you wanted the money. And you're jealous. The good FBI agents was always behind the scene to help. Because again, everybody's not bad. And everybody does not go out there and do corrupted shit based off of their authority in the world. These are the ones that God is going to commend. These are the ones that God's going to bless. These are the ones that God has covered this whole time because these people are actually helping. When these people, these FBI agents and authorities and people that's in the cult saw that you were so powerful, you became a threat to them. They were threatened by you. Let me see what time it is, y'all. I gotta go. Do the last one on the back, and I'll put this one up. They were threatened by you. They were threatened by you in so many ways that I hear they tried to say that you were some type of, what do they call those people? A threat. It's a word for it in the world, you know, terrorist. That you was a terrorist. They fed the narrative to their fellow partners and the officials to feed the narrative. We gotta keep this thing spinning because oh shit, wait a minute, I think we done fucked up. And we done took some of the money. Oh shit, we gotta make it, we gotta bury them with this fucking lie. Come on, what we gonna do? We gonna fucking say they're a terrorist. We gotta put them on the list. Put them on the list. Come on, we gotta do it. You know Bob over there, huh? We need to do that shit. A Saturday, somebody's going out. God said, you'll be fine. Go enjoy yourself. Have a good time. Leave your worries behind. Enjoy that moment. It's okay. Go enjoy yourself. You need it. You deserve it. All right, y'all, beautiful people. This is part 2 of the first reading. I will be back on here to continue to finish this reading up today. I love you, beautiful people. I hope y'all have a beautiful day and a beautiful life. This is just love, and don't forget to love yourself. Bye, beautiful people.